doesn't sound like fun.
Look, somewhere sunny, sweating with two my tummy. I mean ravioli and a pizza with the honey. I'm oh for the week, you dummy. Tending her tone. Been a long week, she do not miss home. She's up in Marseille, France. It's 98 degrees, so the sunscreen on. My boo only like boutique hotels. I booked that cause Cornell. Poolside D&D, no sale. The sunset looks so pastel. For a little stamina, treat it like 24 hours of Le Mans. Don't know what this life will bring. If you're stressed out, let me hear you sing.
I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna spend. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna spend.
Said, what's that smell? It's LV. Just like this sweet, this ain't cheap. Room service fee, cappuccino with the feast. We only wearing rose for the whole week. We only wear rose for the whole week. I'm on my Dua Lipa. I'm headed up the White Lotus for my favorite eater. 50-pound room I packed with the pro clubs. And the view from the room is a head rush. Midday, I forgot I in a little cup. Cucumbers on your eyes and a good rub. Yeah, the makeup took too long, we missed the rest. We don't give each other instead. Stressed out, so you wanna. I call my travel agent Carolyn for the.
I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna spend. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna go vacay. I wanna spend.
The country where passion for the game is very real. We're here at Elland Road. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me today on the commentary gantry is Sue Smith. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Leeds United up against Newcastle United.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, it looks like a 3-5-2. When defending, though, that could turn into a 5 at the back. But when they attack, the two wing-backs, they're going to be expected to get forward in support. Lots of work for those two, but they certainly are capable.
And here's the Newcastle formation. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Good visualisation and execution. And the cross into the middle. And met it well enough, but not the required direction. Oh, this looks useful. Real chance. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Oh, moving it nicely. Throw in for Leeds United. Oh, not a good throw in at all.
Oh, you've got to do better than that.
And still they wait for the chance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, two managers trying to outwit one another. They know each other's tendencies rather well. Terrific save. Playing it in. And the header just over the crossbar.
Yeah, it's a good delivery as well, and he manages to get on the end of it, but just lacks that little bit of accuracy.
But I'm hearing a goal has gone in the Palace match. Alex Scott will tell us all about it.
It's a goal for Palace. They've won the opener with 12 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Not quite what he planned to do with it.
Yeah, he's got to be better with his feet there, hasn't he?
Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. What to like about that pass? And it's in! Square again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the replay, and it shows great awareness to pick out the teammate with a lovely footback. And he doesn't even have to move. He finishes it well, but the defending is poor. We've got to get closer to him. They'll be disappointed to concede that.
Roden. And cutting it out. Space for the Magpies in the wide position. Oh, surely! And the keeper dealing with it. Who can he pick out? Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
That wasn't far away, was it? They do well to create the chance. They just couldn't quite finish it off there.
And that will be a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Leeds unable to hook. Chance here. The right place to cut out the pass. And the counter-attack looks on. Oh, looks so promising. Joe Gelhardt. Nicely constructed. Options in the centre. Well, that's a sign of a well-organised defence.
Oh, it's brilliant positioning, shutting down the attack before it started.
And Newcastle using width to good effect. Not messing around with that clearance. Threading it. Nice looking move. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening, and then just take a look at this. He sees the keeper off his line, and it's such a classy finish to lift it over him. It's a real beautiful goal.
Longstaff. Now with Gelhardt. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And played in. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. He had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, Fulham were awarded the penalty. He sent the keeper totally the wrong way with that one. It's now 1-1 with 10 minutes to half-time.
Many thanks, Alex. Crossing possibilities. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Decent position. Will it be? Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. This could be the equaliser. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Oh, another. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
It's a yellow all day long. It's a good decision by the ref. He had a really good view of the challenge too.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Well, good idea. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. That is a magnificent run. Oh, a twitchy clearance. And that's a very good pass. Can they forge ahead? Couldn't grab hold of it. And there we have it, the half-time whistle. That will do it for the first half here at Elland Road. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. It was an almost perfect performance, and when you're playing that way, you just don't want the half.
And away they go again, into the second half. Now the counter-attack looks on. And a change to the scoreline in the Palace game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a goal for Villa.
Oh, wait a minute, could be in here. Well, that was a beautiful move, but how about the save?
Well, what a game this has been. You've got two sides wanting to be positive and taking the game to the opposition. Very evenly matched as well. It's been a real enjoyable watch so far.
Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Aston Villa did score in that game, and it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Elanga. And a decent delivery. You can tell just how badly he wants that hat-trick.
He's been a real standout so far. Doesn't quite tuck this away, but I'm sure if he gets another chance, he'll take it.
It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, it's a moment he would like to have back if possible. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And Leeds have the throw. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Leeds United facing Fulham. And coming up for Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes. And defending as a unit.
Registration SMUG1. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
And Newcastle pushing forward with options available. Eyeing an opening. Now he must favour the cross. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United facing Spurs.
Yeah, I can't wait. There should be a crack of that.
The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And he might be through here. Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Anthony Elanga. Voltemade. Released it nicely. Elanga. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. 20 minutes to go. Nick Voltemade. Jacob Ramsey. One slick pass after another.
Yeah, it's like they're just chasing shadows.
Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, danger here. Taibi. The Magpies looking creative. idea. Bruno Guimaraes. Now moving the ball impressively here. Ramsey. Now a decent position. Can he put them in front? And hit with... It was close, but not quite good enough. Ten minutes to go. They're almost inviting them to come at them.
Yeah, I think you're just asking for trouble sitting back like this, aren't you?
Pushing for the winner. A really good pass. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here's the replay. It's
Za,
a good header.
willkommen.
Anticipates it well.
Deano.
Good connection on the ball. He'll be delighted with that. It's a nice finish.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Eder Militao. Tonali with it. Joelinton. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Aronson. Ethan Ampadu. On the ball, Noah Okafor. And the pass keeps them flowing. Read it well. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Well, not quite hitting the mark.
The pass was on. He just couldn't execute it, could he?
Antonio. And the ball with Arp. Well, keeping the ball as they're doing is helping the cause. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Newcastle United. I wonder what you thought about their performance.
Well, that was such a close game, really hard fought. It was difficult to know which way that was going to go, but they showed great belief to keep going till the end, and they got the deserved winner.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he was a constant threat, either playing on the shoulder or looking to drop into space. His movement was so clever, got himself into great goal-scoring positions. Bagged two, could have had more.
We've got the crowd building, the atmosphere buzzing, and all the excitement that comes with the build-up to a vitally important league match. People embrace it and claim the victory. Stay tuned for it all, right here on EA TV. A very warm welcome to you from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'll be joined for commentary by Sue Smith, the former England forward. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Newcastle United.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield, and then a back four where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
This is today's Newcastle United lineup.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
And away we go. It's Newcastle to get the first half going. Matassar. Now with Bradley. Kulusevski. Sarr. Mohamed Kudus. They've lost it, needlessly really. Well, their fans were all smiles last time out with Newcastle the winners against Leeds. How do you think they'll fare today?
Yeah, they'll be pleased to win away from home. Maybe need to tighten up at the back, though. While I think they'll be confident coming into the game, they'll have a threat going forward. I just don't feel like they've got enough to get a result. It's going to be really tough for them.
One to latch onto here. Oh, fantastic defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Yeah, nipped that in the bud. He did so well to stop them.
Jacob Ramsey. Unsurprising who we've picked out as our player to watch here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Yeah, he scored a brace last time out, and that's why I picked him. Clever movement, always looking for space and thinking ahead. He's just got a real energy about him, which I'm sure we're going to see again today.
One and two-touch passing, making it look easy, but unable to find the killer pass in the end. That's a good challenge. Out it goes.
Marty boy, thanks for that, mate.
Closed it down well. Well, I believe there's been a goal in the Chelsea game. Alex Scott with the details.
It's a goal for Chelsea.
Thanks for the 10 versus mine. How you doing?
Thanks, Alex, as always. Staying patient and the defence staying in shape.
Yeah, looking really sharp, aren't they?
Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Spurs come away with it.
Yeah, good.
Finding the
Playing
space
against
is looking
Tottenham.
good.
How are you doing?
Now, this might be promising. And the momentum is lost. Militao. And they might be in. And on to Bradley.
I've got me ball next week, so I'll affect power ups on this
Could be
weekend.
something building here for Spurs. Lovely ball, could be a chance. So a corner now, one good ball in, might be all it takes for the lead.
Well, the crowd are up for this. They haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, but this is a big chance.
Into the box it goes. Possession lost and won. That's a good pass. Well, not quite accurate enough, and it'll be a goal kick now. Time now to cross to Alex with details of a goal at Chelsea.
It's a goal for Wolves. They're back level. It's 1-0 with 28 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. And offside rules the assistant referee. Mohamed Kudus. Dejan Kulusevski. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Well, they're probing, but no clear chance of going in front appearing yet.
Yeah, great intensity, isn't it?
And the idea has been anticipated. Lee Kang-in. Kulusevski.
Got any more balls planned?
This is lovely football, moving defenders around. Xavi Simons. Setting up the chance. Well, that was probably the right pass, but hit with too much on it. It took a touch, throw in.
Well, the possession stats are certainly in favour of Tottenham, but they've got to do more with it. It's okay having the ball, but you've got to create more chances. And the quality of passing needs to improve in the final third if they're going to get a result here.
Well, they're not going to be able to create anything whilst out of possession. Could be something happening for them now. What a chance here. And good work from the keeper to get across and deal with the danger. Mohamed Kudus. Trying to set something up here to put them ahead. And it's opened up. Bobby Jane at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That is inexcusable.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked. This defence, they could have certainly helped him out.
That brings to an end the first half at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And of all the players we're watching today, would you agree that he'd certainly get good marks so far?
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled that in.
So Spurs in front as the second half starts. Plenty of time for a few twists and turns to come. Kulusevski. Played in with that. And the game will stop. Offside. This could be dangerous. And the cross is blocked. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. And they might be in. Well, not easy, and that was a really confident take. And the Premier League continues with another offering soon for you on EA TV as Spurs face Leeds United. Fingers crossed for an exciting contest there.
Yeah, should be a good game, that. Some top quality players to watch.
Kudus. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Lee. Let's cross the line. It'll be a throw. Spurs getting set to make a change. Kulusevski. No need to do anything other now than pass it around.
Yeah, they're well in control, aren't they?
Half an hour left for play. Players waiting in the centre. Really good pass. Rhythm to the passing here, but ultimately not going anywhere with it. Well, EA TV is your home of the Premier League, and we've got more on the way as Newcastle face Nottingham Forest. Really hope you can be with us for that. Dejan Kulusevski. Simons. Nicely sets it up. Simons. Really nice build-up play as they look to add to their lead.
Yeah, good stuff. I can see another one coming, you know.
Nice possession. Well, nothing to get excited about at the end of it. I'm being told of a goal in the Chelsea game, so let's go to Alex Scott.
It's a second goal to Chelsea. They're now behind by 1 with 71 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Maddison. Maddison into the middle. Actually, just a little too close to the keeper. He'll happily take that. We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Pat Matarsan. A lovely position to be in, keeping the ball and keeping the lead. Kulusevski. Well, this is only to be expected. We'd all do it.
Yeah, they just can't get the ball off them, can they?
Come on, Algie, how you doing?
The pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Jacob Ramsey. Not long to go, but there could be something happening for them now. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Bradley. Full time is looming. What do you make of how it looks for Newcastle? They haven't much time now.
Well, they'll believe that they can get an equaliser here. They've been pushing, but sometimes you just have to go long, feed off the scraps and hope it falls for you.
Oh, I wonder where this is going. And away from danger it goes. Put into the box. Well, it was looking good, but not all the way through. Oh, that's really well cut out. And he didn't get back onside quickly enough.
No, he didn't. And it was just a poor choice of pass. He needs to be more aware of the situation and give him time to get back onside.
Conor Gallagher. Pat Matarsan. Well, the referee has blown, and from the Newcastle perspective, it's a disappointing end. 3 points dropped.
Yeah, it was a real below-par performance from them. They never really got going, did they? They certainly need to move on quickly and pick up for the next game.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, a warm welcome to what many fans regard as the cathedral on the hill, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Newcastle United, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully you get a really good game here.
And here's the Newcastle formation.
Well, although we have it down as
Okay,
a 4-5-1,
Sir, how you doing?
it's actually a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front too isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Morgan gives White. Grafenberg. Anderson. Dilan Bakwa. And in possession, Milenkovic. Grafenberg. Promising pass. Can they make something of this now? Anderson. On to Gravenberg. Elliot Anderson. Fine cross into the middle. Well, his direction was just a little bit off. And breaking developments at Selhurst Park. Here's Alex Scott with the information.
It's a goal for Palace. They've scored the opener here with only 8 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. And out of play for a Forest throw. Nikola Milenkovic. Elliot Anderson. Dilan Bakwa. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Dan Ndoye. Richards. Ndoye. On to Gravenberg. Nicolo Savona. Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace.
They just know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Well, Newcastle hoping to bounce back after they lost in their last game against Spurs. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, away from home, I thought it was a pretty insipid display. Today, I'm expecting them to battle hard, defend well all over the pitch, and get a result here.
Elanga. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. And teammates to play it to. That's a good-looking ball. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Well, let's join Alex because I think there's been a goal at Selhurst Park.
It's a goal for Hull City. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 21 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
That's a good-looking ball. And Forest doing well to regain possession. Elliot Anderson. And it's with Gibbs White. Anderson. And keeping possession. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Armstrong. And he read it well. Anderson. And in possession, Milenkovic. Ball with Kepa. Nikola Milenkovic. Teammates available. Oh, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Played over. Strong goalkeeping after the corner had been delivered. Richards. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott. And running in behind. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Armstrong. Joelinton. And it's with Gibbs White. Ndoye. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Now he must favour the cross. And back underway here with Newcastle looking to find a route back into the game. Dan Ndoye holding on to what they have is the priority apparently. Morgan Gibbs White and does well to keep it in play. There to take it away. Now options are plenty. Morgan Gibbs White. Now with Gravenberg. Good through ball. He has time to play his... Over. And Forest will get the throw in. Well, good idea. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Hamdi Akuyobi. Sandro Tonali. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Joelinton. Tonali with it. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Real chance. Dan Ndoye. Omar Richards. Now with Gravenberg. And he read it well, intercepting it. Giving it their all, in search of an equaliser. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. And so the final whistle here, the visitors.